The Bihar pre-poll opinion survey has predicted a victory for the NDA alliance in the assembly elections. The India Today Lokniti CSDS opinion poll predicted 133 to 143 seats for the NDA, followed by 88 to 98 seats for the opposition's Mahagathbandhan. The former NDA ally LJP is likely to get about 2 to 6 seats and will emerge as a vote cutter. There are 243 seats in the Bihar Assembly, while 122 is the halfway mark. However, the poll suggests a rise in anti-incumbency, with Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's popularity clearly taking a hit. Only 31% people favour him as the Chief Minister, Tejaswi Yadav at 27%, the second preference. Now, while the dissatisfaction level of voters with the Nitish-led JDU-BJP government has more than doubled since the last Lok Sabha polls, 61% are still favouring the Narendra Modi-led government at the centre.
Hello and welcome to this India Today special, the Lokniti CSDS Battle for Bihar.
What we're about to show you is the vote share and seat share projection done by Lokniti CSDS.
38% to the NDA is as per our poll survey. The Mahagathbandhan gets 32%. Projected vote share is 32%. The GDSF, the smaller parties that have come together, 7%. The LJP, fighting this election on its own in about 143 seats, is getting 6%. How is this transferring into seats? Halfway mark is 122. NDA 133 to 143, so above the halfway mark, but not getting a two-thirds majority that many have been projecting. 133 to 143, just above the halfway mark of 122. The Mahagathbandhan 88 to 98, so just short of the three-figure mark. LJP is 2 to 6. So Chirag Paswan, as per our poll, remains in single digits, not making much of an impact. Others, and this could include parties from Upendra Kushwaha's party to Asauddin Owaisi to Pappu Yadav, are 6 to 10 at the moment. The NDA has the edge, but not a substantial edge, not a sweep at the moment.
What is very significant is the fact that the GDSF, the Grand Democratic Secular Front, which has the Rashtriya Lok Samta Party, the RLSP of Upendra Kushwaha, it has Mayawati's BSP, it has Asauddin Owaisi's AIMIM, is taking away 7% of the vote. You've got a situation emerging where the NDA has a 6% gap. It's a comfortable gap at this moment, helped by the fact that the opposition is split. The Gathbandhan is projected to get 88 to 98 seats. This poll suggests, and the ground reports that we're getting from our reporters in the field suggest, that the strike rate of the Bharatiya Janata Party is expected to be higher and better than the strike rate of the Janata Dal United. So you could end up with a situation where the BJP emerges as the single largest party.
What we are projecting is an NDA victory, but not the kind of overwhelming victory that the NDA was hoping for.
I expect perhaps the NDA to consolidate the figures you've given today and perhaps add to that somewhat.
This data, Rajdeep, also goes to summarize some of the debates we have had. Nitish is on the back foot. Yes, his popularity is less.
Undecided voters tend to basically go with what we call as hawa or mahal. So if the election starts sort of like gaining momentum for one particular alliance, the undecided are more likely to shift in that side.
Even the people of Bihar understand that they might be undecided today, but they will never go for a party that is in a confused state of mind, like RJD. There is 46% of unemployment. You ask any youth there, unemployment is the biggest issue. I see a strong dissatisfaction against the current government, whether it is Nitish Kumar or Modi ji.
You know, in polls, there are two things. Yes, arithmetic is critical, but so is the chemistry. And if you listen to what I've been following what our reporters have been saying, the India Today reporters from the ground, the anecdotal evidence points to something else, that it is not a done deal.
This opinion poll is showing clearly makes us, think deeper as to how fierce is the anger against Nitish Kumar. I would say that MGB has the momentum, but the center of gravity lies with the NDA.
So this is very clear. It will be about who can get the hawa behind him.
The BJP, as per this survey, likely to emerge as party number 1 of Bihar for the first time in its history.
Even though this is a state election, the dependence on the Prime Minister and the dependence on the BJP is significantly high for the NDA bloc.
राहुल, हमारे रिश्ते 1995 के हैं। बिहार की बीजेपी जमीन पर और नीतीश कुमार की जेडीयू पहले समता पार्टी की पार्टी जमीन पर। हम एक दूसरे को समझते हैं।
It's your highest failure is rated among those in the age group 18 to 25. 69% in this age group are saying your government has been a failure. Now, this is a generation that has not seen Lalu Raj.
Nitish Kumar, it's not a matter of those people who have not seen Lalu Raj. Their parents have seen, their relatives have seen, and everyone has seen. This is a matter of expectation, Rajdeep.
You have to present an alternative to cash in on that that anti-incumbency undercurrent.
I think what this poll has done is only increase the excitement.
But that's the thing. What it does is that don't think that this is a done deal and the election's over. You will need to tune in to India Today for the best reportage.
The old jungle saying, in Mumbai's Dalal Street, you need a rising Sensex. In Bihar, you need politics to get Biharis going.
Bihar mein kya ba? Politics ba.
That's
Whether
right.
anything else happens or not, the politics
That's right.
is
So we look
exciting.
forward to that. This has been the battle for Bihar. Thanks for watching.
Also listening to this exclusive reaction from Tejasvi Yadav, who's confident that his party will form the government this time.
At a rally here in Paliganj, Tejasvi Yadav has come. The Mahagathbandhan candidate is Sandeep Saurabh from the CPI Male. Tejasvi, opposition is raising the question. ऑपोजिशन बार बार यही सवाल पूछ रहा है आपसे। 10 लाख का वादा करते हैं, जनता रिस्पॉन्ड करती है, 10 लाख नौकरी आएगी कहाँ?
नीतीश जी हाथ खड़े कर रहे हैं, वो नहीं दे पा रहे हैं। नौकरियां खाली पड़ी हुई हैं, रिक्त है सरकारी नौकरियां, जिसको हम लोगों ने कमिटमेंट के साथ हम लोगों ने संकल्प लिया है, उसको पूरा करेंगे।
आज आप एलजेपी के सांसद से भी मिले।
सरकार बनने जा रही है, एनडीए का सफाया निश्चित है।
एलजेपी के सांसद से मिले। चिराग एंड तेजस्वी कमिंग ऑन अ सिंगल प्लेटफॉर्म नाउ।
ऐसी कोई बात नहीं।
Just 8 days to go for the elections in Bihar. Temperatures are clearly soaring in the state. Unfortunately, ugly scenes were also witnessed at a Rashtriya Janata Dal rally in Bihar. Opposition leader Tejasvi Yadav was attacked with slippers while he was campaigning in Bihar's Aurangabad district. The video accessed shows the RJD leader sitting on the dais when 2 slippers are hurled towards him. While the first one missed Tejasvi's face, the second slipper hits his chest. Although the attacker was caught immediately, he was let off since no complaint was filed against him. In a big development that's expected today, the Calcutta High Court will be hearing 2 crucial pleas. This is concerning the restrictions placed by it on Durga Puja pandals. A body representing Durga Puja organizers has filed a petition seeking a review of the High Court order that declared Puja pandals as no entry zones. On the other hand, doctors under the West Bengal Doctors Forum have filed a counter plea seeking the upholding of the no-entry judgment. This after the High Court on Monday said that only organizers can enter the pandals. The court also put a cap of 25 members for big pandals and 15 for small ones. The West Bengal government is contemplating reaching out to the Supreme Court once it gets a copy of the High Court order. This comes as West Bengal also recorded 4,029 fresh cases in the last 24 hours. The total tally at 3.29 lakh now.
Puja will be there, and it's a puja of heart to heart. There was Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee long back. She announced that all puja committees should maintain all sort of mandatory guidelines of sanitization.
Durga Puja organizers in Kolkata claim they are in shock after the Calcutta High Court order, which has declared Durga Puja pandals in the city as no entry zones for visitors. The order came as fear grows about an explosion in coronavirus infection numbers following the festival. The Calcutta High Court, hearing a public interest litigation on the issue of Durga Pujas being allowed in West Bengal during COVID-19 pandemic, observed that the police does not have enough resources to control the crowd if people descend on the streets. But over 400 organizers have collectively now approached the court to review its order.
কোনো প্যান্ডেলে কোনো লোক ঢুকবে না। আমরা ম্যাক্সিমাম পুজো কমিটির কিছু ছেলেকে নাম লিস্টিং করে তারাকে দিয়েছি, তারাই শুধু প্যান্ডেলে থাকবে, পুজোটাকে মেনটেন করার জন্য। পরিচয়পত্র থাকবে, সদস্যপদ থাকবে, 10 জন কি 12 জন ম্যাক্সিমাম, তার উপরে নয়। আর বাকি আমরা টোটাল প্যান্ডেলে সদস্যবৃন্দরাও যাতে না ঢোকে সে ব্যবস্থা করে রেখেছি।
The pandal is here, the Durga idol is inside, it's an open structure, people can view it from outside. However, people will not be allowed inside the premises of the pandal, which would generally happen during normal Durga Puja in earlier years.
The people are out on the street and they remain hopeful that some semblance of the puja festivities will happen despite the threat of corona.
Things normal right now. So basically what we all people are missing is the recreation, the enjoyment which we people used to do.
We are coming to the pandal. We will maintain social distancing. Already you can see that rings are already drawn, so we'll maintain that distance. So in every aspect it is different.
West Bengal has recorded over 3,25,000 cases and there are over 34,000 active cases. In the last 24 hours, the state reported close to 4,000 fresh cases. So the fears over a spike are not unfounded.
The war over former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Kamal Nath's item jibe at a woman BJP candidate continues. Kamal Nath's former colleague and BJP Rajya Sabha MP Jyotiraditya Scindia has now launched an all-out attack, saying that any insult to Imarti Devi, the state minister, is unacceptable. Scindia, who is addressing a poll rally in favour of Imarti Devi, said that Kamal Nath's insult is an assault on the dignity of the people of Gwalior. During Scindia's address, emotional scenes were also witnessed on the stage. The BJP leader was seen consoling Imarti as she broke down. Kamal Nath, meanwhile, has refused to apologize for his sexist remark. This even as Rahul Gandhi termed Kamal Nath's remarks as unfortunate and said that he does not approve of such language.
Kamal Nath ji is from my party, but I don't like personally the type of language that Kamal Nath ji has used. And I don't appreciate it. I think it's unfortunate. But as a general statement, I think that our treatment of women in this country at all levels has a lot to be improved.
अब वो राहुल जी की राय है और उनको जो समझाया गया कि किस संदर्भ में मैंने ये कहा था, मैंने तो साफ कर दिया मैं किस संदर्भ में कहा था, इसमें और कहने की आवश्यकता नहीं है।
सर, क्या कमलनाथ जी आप माफी मांगेंगे इमरती देवी से?
हम मैं क्यों माफी मांगूंगा? मैंने तो कह दिया कि मेरा लक्ष्य नहीं था किसी से किसी का अपमानित करना। अगर कोई अपमानित इससे एहसास करता है तो मुझे खेद है, ये तो कल मैंने कह दिया।
लेकिन बेशर्मी से ये बचाव करते रहे कि मैं भी आइटम हूँ, ये भी आइटम है, आइटम कह दिया तो क्या हो गया? ये कमलनाथ। क्या माँ बहन और बेटी के प्रति ऐसे भाव किसी को रखना चाहिए? राहुल जी ने भी कहा कि ये दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, गलत बात है। केवल दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण कहने से काम नहीं चलेगा। राहुल जी अगर दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है तो कमलनाथ का तुम क्या करने वाले हो? पत्रकारों ने उसके बाद कमलनाथ से पूछा कि अब माफी मांगोगे? बोले हम नहीं मांगते माफी, उनने कह दिया तो कह दिया। अब ये अहंकारी नेता क्या बताओ जनता की सेवा कर सकता है क्या?
परदेसी बाबू आपके धरती पर आता है और आपकी बेटी को बेइज्जत करता है और इस माटी की बहन, इस माटी की बच्ची, इस माटी की सेवक इमरती देवी सुमन की बेइज्जती करके जाए, ये कभी भी हम बर्दाश्त नहीं करेंगे। आइटम कहने की हिम्मत कैसे हुई कमलनाथ?
सिंधिया जी में साहस है,
तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने तो दरकिनार कर ही दिया, तो छोड़ के नई पार्टी बना के आए मैदान में, पता चल जाएगा कौन कितने पानी में है। अगर वो समझते हैं और अपने आप को इतना बड़ा नेता समझते हैं कि उनके लिए जो दो राष्ट्रीय पार्टियां हैं, कांग्रेस और भारतीय जनता पार्टी, कुछ नहीं है, तो आ जाए मैदान, बनाए पार्टी, पता लगेगा, जमानतें जब्त होगी इनके उम्मीदवार की अगर पार्टी बना के।
Shikhar Dhawan's second century in as many matches went in vain as Kings 11 Punjab registered their third successive victory to keep their playoff hopes alive with a 5-wicket win against Delhi Capitals. Dhawan played a lone hand for Delhi Capitals and slammed an unbeaten 106 of 61 deliveries. Even as Kings 11 Punjab kept a tight leash on other batsmen, Delhi finally finished with 164 for 5 and had a good start, removing the first three Punjab batsmen for 56 runs. However, Nicholas Pooran took it upon himself and smashed Delhi bowlers. The left-hander scored a quick-fire half-century as Punjab chased down the total in the 19th over. This is Punjab's third straight win and fourth of the season. KL Rahul's men are now at the 5th spot in the IPL table. Virat Kohli and his team will have a great opportunity to close in on a playoff spot. That to happen, Royal Challengers Bangalore will have to get past a rejuvenated Kolkata Knight Riders. Now, while Bangalore looks settled, especially with the arrival of Chris Morris, Knight Riders, who've been boosted by Kiwi paceman Lockie Ferguson, will have to see if Andre Russell is fully fit and available. In their last clash, Kolkata won a thrilling contest that went into the super over. Sunil Narayan, whose action has been cleared, is available for selection, and it remains to be seen if he replaces an injured Russell or out of form Pat Cummins.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.